The 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
Covered by Universal Roof and Contracting. The difference is universal.
On 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hit it.
Yeah, Sports Concepts and Rationalizations coming your way. We call it the 10-minute drill. We do it each and every day, and at the end of the 10-minute drill, we like to give out a prize pack just because we can. Beef, what are we giving out today?
We're going to hook up one lucky Guggen at the end of the 10-minute drill with a prize pack featuring some parking from our friends at usapark.net and lunch or dinner for two at Chick-fil-A.
It is amazing watching that baseball last night. The two most, if you're not a fan of those two teams, they are the two most nondescript teams in all of baseball, man. Who are good. I don't know diddly squat about
either one.
Charlie Morton is the guy I know. And Charlie Morton, by the way, has now won 3 closeout games. Yeah. First player in baseball history to do that.
2 Game 7s for the Astros.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. This guy, Yandy Diaz, who hits 2 home runs.
Hadn't played in like 2.5 months.
They throw him in there, and he hits a couple bombs. So just it's just impressive what they do. And the Rays out analytic the A's, I don't know, whatever. And they move on, and they for their victory, they get the Astros, who I think they may have won the season series from Houston, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not positive. We thought that
they didn't play as often,
yes.
Obviously, as
I'll effort that, but an impressive performance nonetheless by the Tampa Bay, no longer Devil Rays. Also something new. It's been that way for, 20 years. So just, the whole thing just kind of cracks me up.
Dan, I was.
But anyway, congratulations and nice dub.
Minshew Mania is a little hobbled this week as he was in an knee brace yesterday. Again, Doc Murphy coming up next. We'll ask him, what kind of things we're dealing with. He was able to go through a practice on a limited basis, but
Rays 4-3 in the 7 games they played.
I was thinking this, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
We've given John DeFilippo, he's impressed us. We've given him credit as new offensive coordinator.
We should,
I'll also offer you this with Foles first and now Minshew. This football team has more freedom in developing a game plan than they've had in 15 years because now, you know what? We're not just going to run the ball and play defense. If the other guy can't stop the pass, you know what we can do? We can actually pass. We can actually come up with a game plan that's got some variety and some versatility. We're not going to make you stop what we do. We're going to attack what you don't. And so I think that has been a little bit of a key so far as well. 3 Jacksonville Jaguars on the NFL.com's top 25 rookies at the quarter pole.
Yeah, 1, 18, and 19, I think, and that's testament to the ones that many of the Googans hate, Coughlin and Caldwell, who may have, this will undoubtedly be the greatest draft class in the history of the franchise if Gardner Minshew sticks and is their quarterback going forward. I mean, you get a quarterback in the 6th round with the 178th pick. It's winner, winner, chicken dinner. But then you throw in a Josh Allen who's highly liked and has a couple sacks already as a rookie and really should have had one taken away from him because of a technicality. I don't like that. But
not a consistent pressure on the quarterback, but has shown the flashes.
And Quincy Williams, who we all, myself included, screamed and pounded the table and mocked.
He's turned out to be good. He's
made Telvin who?
He's like a Telvin, but he can thump even a little harder.
Quincy Williams, he might be faster.
He is faster.
So he's a little dynamo. And Ruota,
Jawan Taylor could still enter this list.
Let me tell you something. Quincy Williams is one of the nicest kids you'll meet.
Good.
He's really a terrific young man.
Easy to root for then.
Oh gosh,
as is Minshew, as is Josh Allen.
Yeah. But I really like the Williams kid. He's a fun kid. He's a lot like his brother without, his brother's Quinnen Williams of the Jets, and he had another brother and a sister who was a cheerleader, and so they all kind of grew up together. And Quincy was a swimmer, like a junior Olympian.
Wow.
And so he's a delightful young man. So anyway, wishing him well. The only thing I worry about him is his size. He's small, so you got to stay healthy. And that's a challenge for all those guys. But because he hits hard and he runs hard, and he said his dad. How did he put it? He said something funny about that and tackling. Something that his dad told him. He said you gotta go get the guy like he's done something wrong to you. Like he just stole something from you.
Yeah, I like that.
And that's how Quincy tries to approach playing football. So
Down
anyway,
with that.
good stuff. And, yeah, it's good to see. Was it 118 and 19? You imagine having 3 in the top 19?
Well, and Jawan Taylor has the capability of joining them.
Yeah. Is he in the – how high does the rank?
He's not – well, it goes to 25.
Oh, yeah.
You got 3 of the top 20. There's 32 teams in the league drafting game. That means you're whipping the tail of a bunch of first-rounders with your third. And
we didn't even mention Jawan, who's been okay. Yeah, he's starting.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Good stuff there, I thought.
Dan, does Shad Khan taking a visible, vocal stance in determining the team's personnel signal the end of Dave Caldwell and Tom Coughlin? Is there a bigger message here? I mean, to my knowledge, I can't remember Shad infusing himself in a personnel matter like he did yesterday, when I will tell folks what he said on the topic of Jalen Ramsey. Obviously, football is a team sport. I'm sensitive to what individual insider viewpoint or request there might be, but we have to do the right thing for the team. We value the values Jalen adds to us, to the Jaguars. I think we value him highly. We're still looking for what's the right thing for the Jags. I think right now the best thing is to have him as a part of the team.
There's no intention of trading him at this point. Listen, I think as an owner, he's the boss, and he has every right to do what he wants to do. It's his team, and he stepped in. I don't suspect that the executive vice president of football operations was pleased about that, but it's his team. So it's just the question is, how far is he willing to go? I would have a problem personally if they turned around and signed Jalen Ramsey to a contract here in the next week or so and rewarded his antics and behavior. I would think that would be wrong, but he can certainly step in and say, we're not going to trade him. I don't want to trade him.
I'm a little concerned with the changing dynamic. According to Jalen, this is not about the money. So why would signing I don't understand why.
Are you being facetious? Of course it's about the money.
Jalen Ramsey's initial trade request.
I don't care. I'm telling you
about bowing up and hating the organization because he was, quote, disrespected.
Yeah.
He did not demand a trade because of money.
Says him. Of course it's about the money. It's always about the money.
No, it's about Tom. I disagree with that. I don't know for sure. In the end result, Jalen's going to get paid, so they can't be any mending of the fence if it doesn't include that.
Yeah.
But that's not what led to the trade request. He had already been on record saying, "I'm going to play this year. We'll deal with that at the end of the year." So, which was either just flat out untrue, or that changed when
when he got yelled at.
Yeah, when he got yelled at, right.
If that's the reason why he's acting this way, then he's got other issues to deal with, in my opinion. Because
I didn't know that was in question that's why he's doing this. I thought that was like 100% accepted that's why he's doing this, because he got chewed after
I guess
the game.
I'm saying I don't believe
that. He got
that.
offended by Tom Coughlin.
I don't believe that. I mean, I believe that
he can kill two birds with one stone now.
Yes.
I mean, obviously that a new contract will be part
of it. In other words, I would have found something else to be upset about because I haven't gotten the money, would be my opinion. But he's certainly, it is what it is, and we'll see what happens going forward. Today's another day, though. The story becomes another. It's just a story as long as he doesn't practice. Once he starts playing again, then it won't be a story.
Well, and at some point it's going to become a story of, you've not missed a practice with injury and games with injury ever. Now you've got a sore back and you can't play.
I don't know that he's not. You're saying he's never missed a practice?
No,
I don't know
I'm not saying he's never missed a practice.
Well, that's what you just said. I don't think that's true.
Okay, not never.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey's not missed 7 practices
he hasn't missed
in a
a
row
game.
Unless he's been injured.
5 practices.
Yeah.
In a row. But, he's given no indication that that there's any change from his stance or that he's wants to play. So, I don't think that's part of it.
Could part of this be Shad just posturing that if it doesn't work out, hey, I tried to do my best for you guys, to the fan base?
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Or at least that's a side effect if it does.
I don't think he wants to trade him. I mean, you don't trade. Listen, again, go look at what the Raiders did, and I don't think they got equal value in trading away a Khalil Mack. You don't trade away one of your best players unless you absolutely have to. Khalil Mack basically said, I want out, and he was gone the next day.
Yeah. Well, the Raiders had there was also the whole, at least they said, the whole money thing. They literally couldn't afford him. Yeah. Of course, then they went and spent $30 million on Antonio Brown, which makes you doubt that.
Yeah, I don't believe that either.
Yeah.
I don't believe anybody ever sits there and says, but it is what it is. So we'll see. Gators will get ready and play Auburn on Saturday. That should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Again, I'll tell you, if you like Florida football, and I don't know if you can find it. Do these shows show up on like YouTube and stuff if you don't have HBO, or not necessarily, Beef?
I mean, that's up to people to illegally post it onto YouTube.
You think somebody will do that?
Maybe.
Generally, that happens, though, right?
Well, I mean, I'll tell you. Hold on.
So that's worth a watch, though, if you have an opportunity.
What's the name of the show?
24/7.
HBO
24/7.
24/7.
24/7 football. The Florida Gators. It's a terrific look and lots of good scenes in it throughout. So anyway, definitely something if you have a chance that you'll want to watch. Okay, so let's come back. Let's talk about Gardner Minshew's knee a little bit with Doc Murphy, and we'll see what
I
he
got
has to say.
The Gators on Saturday is just part of an unbelievable. I mean, I'm just starting my major right now, buddy. I got Braves Thursday afternoon. I got Braves Friday afternoon. I got Florida Auburn Saturday, and I got Minshew Mania Sunday.
Yeah.
I am in Shangri-La, buddy. It's heaven. Don't mess it up.
No. All right, so Doc Murphy coming up next. We'll do caller number 1, 641-1010. Beef, tell them what they're going to get.
Caller number 1 right now, Danny, 641-1010. Going to take home some free parking from usapark.net and lunch or dinner for 2 from Chick-fil-A. Be caller number 1 right now, 641-1010.